Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today with Corey Baker. Hi, Corey.
How are you this morning, Hank?
Tremendous. I see we've got an interesting thing coming. You know, it's wintertime, and it's starting to get chilly. So what do we start thinking about?
Football and chili cook-offs.
Chili cook-offs, you know it, and football, of course. And, of course, what a great day to maybe have a little bit of each would be when?
Super Bowl Sunday.
Imagine that.
Sunday. Yep.
So, the event is?
Well, we're going to do the AMVETs out of Frazee, the Frazee Lions and the VFW are combining together to do a first annual Bobby Cates chili cook-off on Super Bowl Sunday, February 1st from 2 to 6.
Well, and I think this is a great deal. Bobby was a great person here to have in the community, retired military, many years. His wife, Karen, still lives here in town, and she was a nurse here for our neighbor-to-neighbor block nursing program for many years. But, this looks like an interesting event because it's not going to be just one kind of chili.
Yeah, we have 3 different classes we're going to do. We're going to do a traditional, which is going to be a red chili with beef and with or without beans. And then we're going to do a non-traditional, which is we're thinking it'll be the chicken, a venison, turkey, or a white chili.
Yeah, around here it'd probably be turkey.
That's what I'm thinking. And then we're going to do, which was Bobby's favorite, we're going to do the spicy, a spicy class. And we're going to open it up to 20 entries per class of chili.
Well, that's going to be quite a bit, and it only costs you $5 to enter the cook-off, and if you want to come and sample, it's only going to run them how much?
$5 again, and all the donations and proceeds, of course, are going to go to Bobby's favorite charity, which is the Lions Diabetes Foundation.
Mm-hmm. And of course, he was buried in a ceremony this year last year at Arlington Cemetery.
Yeah, they did a really nice presentation, and I know that was in our paper a couple of weeks ago. His daughter was out there, and they placed wreaths on all the graves. And Bobby was a Lion for many, many years. Like you said, he is a member of the VFW as well. And Bobby's 2 loves were chili. He loved the chili.
Yeah, they used to make some for the club once in a while.
He made a very spicy chili that was wonderful. So we're going to do it on Super Bowl Sunday from 2 to 6 at the VFW here in Frazee. We're going to have prizes awarded for first and second place on all categories, as well as some door prize things for the favorite chili from the public. And we're going to have music provided by Destiny, who's another local musician in town.
Well, that should be a great time, Corey, and so, think about this Super Bowl Sunday, VFW, downtown, beautiful downtown Frazee, first annual Bobby Cates Chili Cook-Off. Come with your A game, bring your money, and we'll see you there, right, Corey?
That's right, and they can get a hold of me if they want to register a chili. It's got to be pre-registered. My cell phone, 701-729-1481. And just leave me a message, text me or whatever, and I will put you down for whatever category you want to be in.
Thanks, Corey. And with that, we'll be right back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today with Larry Stephenson, our street and utility supervisor. Howdy, Larry.
How you doing, Hank? Today it's cool out again, as
beautiful
this time of the year in January.
Now, what was the wind chill this morning?
It was 40-some below, I believe, the weather said.
Nice.
Yeah. And anyway, in that case, when it gets cold and windy like that this time of the year, people need to make sure their crawl spaces under their houses are warm enough to keep their water from freezing.
Imagine that. Yeah. Water freezes in this type of weather?
It does a little bit, quite fast, actually. Like I say, that's the biggest problem normally this time of the year is cold crawl spaces, cold basements, water pipes on the outside walls that are cold. That's something people need to kind of watch out for. Normally, stuff out in the ground won't start freezing. You get into February, but people who want to check their water temperatures possibly just to see where they're at, we normally don't start worrying about much until people start seeing 36, 38 degrees, and then you might need to call us and ask if they need to do something about it yet.
At about 36, 38 degrees.
Yeah, that's when you might want to start getting concerned. Normally it won't freeze until it hits, 33, 32 degrees. That's when it starts getting at the dangerous levels.
And I know, you'd said dealing with such things as kitchens or bathrooms, if you got pipes on outside walls, that they should open their cabinets.
That sometimes will help quite a bit because that's kind of a non-heated area, and a lot of homes were built with their sinks on that outside wall, which more susceptible to freezing.
Right by a window.
Right by a window normally, and when the cabinets are closed, of course, none of the heat is getting in there, so that can cool off to that freezing point, and then overnight when you're not using any water, it stands there, and that's when she'll want to freeze on you.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, Larry, and so you people think about this, Yeah, make sure that you've got some heat in your basement. Make sure that you have air movement in your cabinets, and of course we don't have to talk much about snow removal yet, though.
That's been pretty good to us this year, but there again, you don't get much snow cover on the lawns where their waste pipes can freeze up if they're shallow. And one of the biggest culprits of that is newer homes with high-efficiency furnaces that drip into the system. Well, that doesn't put enough flow through the pipe to get it out to the main, so that's another thing that people got to kind of watch out for.
All right, Larry, I appreciate you being on the program, and I know we'll be having you on again probably when we get our next snow and people haven't moved their cars because it's a snow emergency.
Exactly.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, Larry.
Well, thanks, Hank.
And Sal, remember, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor, and we'll see you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.